pressed for time. Thus, tractor freighters hit the trail as soon as their loads are ready, and every effort is made to maintain a steady pace. Since most of the congregations were taking up new homes at Lynn Lake, a number of churches from Sherridon also went up the trail. Day after day, regardless of weather, the loads keep moving north. Loads like this, for instance, are urgent because track-laying crews need the rails on those first three sleighs. Cabooses like this, heated with propane gas, carry perishable foods and commodities of every kind. Working right around the clock, on through the hours of darkness, the men try to make only routine stops at 8 o'clock, 12, and 4. Then tractors are fueled and oiled for the next 4-hour shift ahead. The cook back in the caboose serves a meal during every scheduled stop. The men eat every 4 hours while they're working. Half the crew sleeps while the other half works, and pajamas just aren't popular because ice breakage or sudden fire could drive the sleepers into the cold outdoors. Time after time, whole trains set out with nothing but loaded tanks of diesel fuel and gasoline and oil. Powered by diesel engine and equipped with crawler-type tread, these Lynns are the locomotives of the winter trail. A variety of types of tractors is needed for varying conditions of load, road, and weather from one winter to the next on any large-scale operation. Double heading is essential where steep hills can't be avoided on the trail. Bulky loads such as buildings go over the hills with ease. The secret lies in choosing the right location for a road to avoid any violent swaying from side to side. The school annex went through the Lynn Lake without the slightest trouble, the bulkiest perhaps of all the loads. winter roads to Lynn Lake required special preparation to permit the passage of loads as wide as this. The right-of-way was completely cleared to a width of 40 feet, which is double the normal requirement. This Lynn, with its snowplow protruding, is a definite reminder that a breakthrough can happen to any tractor train. Usually it's the tractor that sounds, occasionally one or two sleighs as well, then begins the salvaging operation. Tractors that have broken through have been back in service in 12 hours. Here again, experience counts in minimizing the loss. Warehouses, no longer needed as a power site for the new mine, were moved north about 50 miles from Lorry River to Lynn Lake. Where double heading is necessary to take heavy loads uphill, the trains are often split in half, and the tractors work in relays. It's a time-consuming procedure which boosts operating costs, but it's still the most economical way of getting there. Solid, flat ground and small timber makes the tractor freighter happy, a combination not too common south of the barren lands. Here, the overland trail is nearly ideal for fast travel with heavy loads, so the bank can just keep right on hustling north. Undoubtedly, one of the rare occasions when a community needed a new bank, then saw a bank arrive by sleigh as one tremendous package. The Canadian Bank of Commerce thus entered upon a new phase of its business life at Lynn Lake. Nearly every one of the houses in this transplanted community came in over the winter road. Lynn Lake simply mushroomed with each succeeding winter. The first house freighted to Lynn Lake went in before breakup of 1950 and was very much an experiment at the time. No one would have guessed that 3 years later, many houses with the furniture still in them would have been moved intact from Sherridon. Meanwhile, this track-laying machine was constantly creeping north, but every phase of railway construction depended on tractor freighting for rails and ties, food and oil, buildings, gasoline, and everything that was needed at advanced construction camps. Long before the track got here at the Churchill River crossing, the steel for 3 railway bridges was delivered by tractor trains. Hundreds of tons of girders, done in single lengths up to 46 feet, were delivered here where bridge construction crews could go to work. This power plant for Lynn Lake, located on the Lorry River, was built and equipped with materials freighted in by tractor trains. All transmission line poles and equipment also came in by the same means. Stockpiled here at Lynn Lake were reserves of railway ties, building supplies, gasoline, diesel, fuel, and oil, all brought in by tractor trains. And so at Lynn Lake there looms the works of a brand new nickel mine. Meanwhile, the men who run tractor trains are ready to break new trails, so that others may see their plans take shape in ventures beyond the sea.